All right, it's a wonderful edition of Mo TV interview at home. When I say interview, the brain will feel, and so I intended we bring you the best of interview. And I won't rush. Say my guest needing as usual is one a person football no onim pa onim the technicalities of football or yet pandit for some time, and so he understands the in and out of our football. Information is new common with Braba. You are describing some players, older generations need say this time around your players need very lazy. And anything on board no kwa mumbo manenche. And the baby be sound same deep. Say is it true? Say generation players here lazy and I say there things are hinder players no progress in our modern day football. You better ye di home come Stedina School of Baking and Confectionery. Stedina a 3 days course or sanso 3 months course until who are you will feel ebusia sister bi will feel na wa school kwa konini mama number Stedina be sunya de on fa nim de nka dimde na wada da no at least o feel betimi ayi bibi aton well in pastries is here no boarding pa into Stedina School of Baking and Confectionery wo ho edimai na wo osu adjacent the Kingdom books obetumi abesua de na Stedina school nko a o san so serve pastries into mu your organizations mu your companies mu your program mu organize seminars am betumi a order pastries wo Stedina ho sa so na ebusia for obi ye birthday wo fi abetumi so abeji cake kama na Stedina sweet me serve o ma bibia tumi akoyi Kelly's Garment and Fashion Home Emma Mentare Kelly Pam Mentare ma day in day out na Kelly de me ni je won ho ni so pam ma enim be Mentare opam bia opese wo hwe bia anti mbetumi so akọ Kelly o ka so American Giant to see the point ama no so apam Mentare kama enso etumi e de amam sa so na o Shard Bakery Agona Mensa Crew almost serve the best bread and so wa mo so betumi a order na bibia etumi akoyi and Edubright curtains papa fi workplaces receptions no Edubright be mamu the best of curtains we mo any abeduko anan omaso yase na yetumi di interview no e de bremo ye try ho ye ba me introduce me guests for the show. Do stick and stay.
Yeah, this is Abednego Tete. Mo TV, the best. Mo TV, no size.
Alright, yes, I'm Akwaba. Edi Mo TV midin Edi Shaban Mohammed betumi afre me Mo Shaban and then yene coach Vicent Abiwu, the scientific coach sa na me frɛ no na me sanso frɛ no women are sweet and so we din a wo bra there say ukọ na ka say women are sweet there say coach Vicent Abiwu wa be pa and all starting football chiji enyende. He's going to give us some in-depth analysis now with me and my solutions to our problem. Say footballers no omuntumi mbobo maninche any Ghanaian problem ayenya with our football no obetumi am my in-depth analysis asanso the solution esanso the appeal so because Mo TV there yesua ade na asanso enya kwan e befa so a ye de nimde ebetumi akofi coach ya makwa abadi ba Mo TV
amo
bibia boko coach
onyame adomo bibia boko
that's fine coach ye be din komo na ya hwe your football no generations by generation other generation I describe this current generation as lazy players and then me do buy you discussing ya hwe ye do so ma hwe the in depth say ampa say these are players are lazy and I say there are other problems are hinder the progress of our football.
I think say Momi da say I think it's a very good question. Arani, let's take it from the scenario say indices been from older generation they use it and they judge this particular generation. Every generation will find a lazy person and a hard-working person in a particular generation. And a generation of boy, every generation from the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, late 90s up to 2000, our progression has even been different. And our style of play, even the body stature, our amount for some more Betty and our muscles. So I don't think we still have the same body structure. There's even differences. Over bit is over force in phone.
Okay.
Shane then over bit is Emmanuel Massiniga.
Yes.
They were huge frame players, and we have smaller frame players.
Yes.
So we had a mixture of frame of players.
Okay.
And I wish generational Ubono say you find pitches first.
Okay.
In the olden days we had enough land. There were no estates, so we had a lot of pitches around, and these people could play day in day out. Come to the current generation, we don't have pitches. Madina, as far back as in the 70s, has got more than 20 pitches. Today we are losing them gradually. Yes, sorry, yes, the development itself is even affecting the game. People are not viewing from that angle. Because first woman said, "Obi uncompleted, so now you have small posts and now 4 corners."
Yes.
Since you are uncompleted, Kakrabi started dying, we really dying. Spaces are any more ball. No, want to far pitch, and we are one. Also, far development there, Kosuno. Since we are under more pollution, air pollution, water pollution. Then even the food we eat is not organic.
Okay.
Intinia air fatigue structure wise, and also social vices. To say internet ni phone ya whenever no another destructive thing I had a new generation. What's that for everybody fraud by
yes.
Some of the colleagues left football, they went to do that. They became more successful. So now we're here to say they are not doing anything.
Yeah.
So football is not rewarding the young generation to appetize them. Into frustration has started, then they start pulling back into multiple factors. And they say you're funny one by one.
You analyze it.
What if you can improve the game? Then depending on our future, the laziness automatically be cut down. Into people are being lazy because there's no competition. Because like I say, the last generation of football coach team and here, over say year the following year and league. So what is the motivation for the young man to go to training? And yes, virus biaba, and yes, an access biaba, but yambolic.
Mutitifie.
Titifie.
And our coach who from some training selling.
For what? Because they don't see any progressive plan. Into my two school of thought. Who for be all right to dream and affair another. And I knew that they are always, they know there's a plan ahead, there's a future ahead. And yet they want share one environment.
1 kg.
Until somebody is directing them. When they ask me whether his players are lazy, when they find out from me whether his players are lazy, they are not lazy because there's a system controlling them. But this is where Honorable Consul, and son our back training, training, our bread. So there are multiple factors, but most of the good academies are That then I'll call and catch us say, we are lazy father. Because there's a system governing them or guiding them. See, these are multiple factors you are fine to consideration. And we start saying, this generation are lazy. It's an indictment on us. Because even if they are lazy, all former generation, they don't want Yaman Kulawi. Our say, and we are motivational factor.
To help these guys.
To help these guys. The only motivation now that keep the young guys is uta flashy car. So sometimes that serves as a motivation. But the person must play in the local league. But what is the salary of the local league player? Yeah. Then any salary.
The salary
incentive to them.
Yes.
Salary by time there.
So
what will make that young man to aspire to play for? You understand?
Yes.
Maybe small baby. Also, Timbers and Crown on board our team. You understand? So the infrastructure is not appealing.
And we raise a topic about say former players are more successful. No, so Timbers, no, say former player they are border. Some can also talk by Sanka team be attractive.
Not my attractive salary. Say endorse to cry about on time. Winning bonuses. You have insurance man player on himself. Actually, me or when I'm even injured, somebody will take care of me. But this is where some of them get injured. They go back to their parents. Into what fear can normally see? We don't compare to my papa. Look at football. The amount of money sports is given to other people. Then in our homes, people can still say, "Well, there's something ball. So there's no even motivation from the home because who prior who send the bar fear, unya malaria, who the bar fear, bibia unya the bar fear, but who fast can bada, who fast bada. So how do you expect even the parents to start? It's almost be battling with Hosea Juma. Now I say fifi. It's only right frame of only serve support and craft a busham and parental support. And then the other parents need hope and support. Say that you are and this has given the advantage to fake agent and fake scout to come and be deceiving the boys. Because but say okay, to your papa or Ghana, you have a minimum salary your premium, your $500.
Yes.
No, I tell you, there are some people who would like to develop very well. They would like to play more than 3 years. But this is where I don't think there are any more than $100 a month, right? Now, we say a collaborative or motivation. They say maybe we catch up, we say your friend me ban national team, I mean money because I got that problem. Don't bury me.
Two man on call.
National team, money. So this is me as a parent, and this is me as a coach, and I'm saying my child get opportunity. But other parents who have no class, who have no plan for their kids, who say this is an advantage. But you didn't go to national team before you start doing Mo TV. So the weaker parents will allow their wards to go through this inhuman institution, this maltreatment. It's the factors didn't also, and I'm a happy players, no. But we should say the old generation now. It was mainly like sports. It was mainly like other social vices. There was no telephone.
There
was no television.
Even television.
There was no television. So if you ever share television, so I said the whole idea. We better console and some of my watch TV.
Yes, ma wa be koyin na.
We be coming in.
We ka kodoso aba.
We be kodoso aba. You know the hustling field, so you know what I'm talking about. So things have changed. Niama sisa even ball na mo bought it in any na ebo. Sisi ball na ebo no, any boot na ko, any boot bi na obehye. E dey about a particular ball no. So factors never man colana encouraged to play no. The factors are not there. Sports and sister school call. Also, what call school, the motivation is to go and pass your exams. Sports, the motivation is to come to the top and make money. And this is where your players, local-based players, are not really making money. And the other multiple factors are there's no lazy player. I think we have a lazy structure and lazy administrative system.
All right, coach, see your lazy structure. Into your back, near be discussing lazy structure now, coach Air Cano. Because always at a point to be say agents need be your fake agents no only players now and what we the article be about players be a say mu go Sudan you dey go normal miserable it be the go Qatar it be the go Krobi so alona the next 5 years won't in can be na wire you better discuss here no then the generation now you can was in 2009 you under 20 team AG World Cup about 80% of the players no you yenti omonka so and then they see we are coming to discuss that. Don't forget, say 63 year G Afcon, 65 year G, 63 year G. Say Kopimu G, Agrifimo, Ebom Homo Denji, Ubaforce Mfumu Bobo, 8 G. 65 years sounds the same team now, 60% boy, 8 G di Madana, and then that is when I took a few money now a feature into the team. 78 years Santo G, 82 year G when Abedi was younger, he was 17 years old. When he had the opportunity to play for the national team. That time not about Real Tamale United. You try and we are the structure now I put and then na measures ben and penny form form the GFA and then na 1 year now your football no into me jan now. So coach Vicent Abiwu watini wajini dwa yeba near the interview now to us.
And you met to me I can say Mo TV you're the best. Me share Mo TV each and every time. Me call training babia Mo TV na me share. I share for mon continue share Mo TV the best.
Yama bobi ya kwa ba Mo TV sunye ya discuss our football. When say we can't talk to the players when there's nothing, there's no structure. When there's no structure, we can't talk about football. Stedner School of Baking and Confectionery, Edybright Curtains, Kelly's Garments and Fashion Home, Asoyas, Nisasuna, Oshad Bakery, Pano Papa Fie. Pano Amikai Sam Kodibia, Sada no be fie in the D, just an inima and doko. Enti, Omon Asoyas near to me team. Coach, structures no, and then na the problem in the structures. Look me on my list of Nyama and Kaya Beboa, Nyama Egu football.
Yeah, I think one of the first structures of football, it's the pitch. The game is not played anywhere. It's not played on the tiles. It's not played anywhere. It's played on the pitch. What is the standard of our pitches? The standard of our pitches are very poor. And look at our former generation, that's why some of them couldn't excel. Because by the time they play some few years, they've destroyed almost all their joints. From the ankle to the knee. So, but they can't sustain it at the top. So first, we need the pitches. We need top-class pitches everywhere. And your climate, getting a pitch will not be a problem at all if we really want to get it. Because in so talk some number of time, never you are ball. Yes, I am my dear, and so I form the doors. And get better near tapia, you debate maintaining your pitches. No. So we don't have there's no direction for the game in the first place. There's no good policy, and there are no infrastructure. The infrastructure is below standard. Our Wembley, what you people call Wembley, and I told you you're not supposed to call it Wembley, no.
Accra Sports Stadium.
Accra Sports Stadium, no. It will not even score 5%
of a stadium
of standard pitches. It will not even score it.
Pitch now, and I say the whole.
Just pitch in first. Oh, we need more parks. We need more parks around. You're developing more parks. The game is played on the park. The game is not played in the mud. It's not played in the water. Football can only be played on a good surface. Say any grass cry, you're making sure say a leveled surface. So we might not get grass in all the communities because there are certain areas we will not support plant growth. You understand? So those areas we can make sure say we cut it nicely at a level. Into play need to make and you're bumpy, ball in your bumpy. The nature of the balls, it's me happy and thinking. Say na ever floating ball amount any of the good pitches, no. We ball in ba ugusu what can call ball no. Into your players near slow technically when they have to survey the pitch because or this say a ball betting your head the ball no. I'm a ball now for the Sulu and supporters are started didn't attempt. So the first thing is the pitch. We play third class balls in this country.
Koko minchawa no ko breakum league na yebo currently. Yetumi park be a Sakura kra. Breakum say one of the pitch na a park na ye Sakura. Oko doma park no na ye ma award player of the match award because he did the pitch in the grass in
type of balls are air ball and also your problem. Then where do we want to take the game? We've not really developed coaches. We have coaches, but we've not really developed coaches. We are supposed to develop coaches in Winnipeg. We are supposed to have center of excellences for coaches because it is the coaches who are going to develop the players and teach the players. Most of our coaches are only good on the field, like the field work. Once they leave the field work, they can't do other sciences of the game. But we need to develop the coaches holistically. You understand? So a little bit of psyche, everything. You get me the piano. You're touching on anything. Into infrastructure deficit, one. And a first infrastructure, a type of balls I ever use.
Coach, you're born
it's of low class. It's not a top quality ball. Compared to the Premier League ball, they play. France is using After Sports or something. Puma is giving quality ball, 5 different quality ball. Maybe next time we'll do something on balls specifically. So the balls and the cleats, boots on the channel, they must go in line. You understand? So the ball is of low quality. Because the ball is supposed to come from certain material and certain behavior. That is why every tournament I ever born over Jabulani behavior. I think the last one, you see Ombro, Afcon.
Yes,
Ombro. You see Ombro.
Jabulani players say Janipa.
So these are some of the things. Then right now, we are still not seeing the sports as an industry. We are still treating it philanthropically. It will go beyond that stage. It's something, we are companies. So my company, most company, another company, we come together. So the company, one of the company is the player, and the player becomes the product. So we need to develop that product. Then an agent coming, or an agency coming from a club, then take the product to us, go and sell it, the money come back, then we share into the system again. But we show you a ball, no, it is entertainment.
3 points.
3.3%. So there's no business aspect of the game. They are Casanes, they are San Coffee, they are DD players at them. Look at the sort of buses some of the teams are driving, and look at what others who are riding. Yes, a player can sit about 200 and something kilometers in a death trap. What you call it? EFN bus. A death trap or EFN bus. The investment is the players. Come on, nutrition, zero.
Yep, a league in any division 1, nutrition
zero. Entry into the national
even the
team,
national team.
Nutrition zero. We're not checking anything for the players. Scientifically, they are. When you go elsewhere right now, become a Bobby Beat is saying so. I hear crudgy and pure. They said those days, no. The Bobby Beat is said Biani, and yet pure. And then the Bobby Beat is saying from. Until we have to build artificial muscles in addition to the natural muscles for the players by doing through food. The food they eat. So nutrition has become an essential part of the sports. So nutrition and tactics are now moving in the same direction. They are now equally into ultimate tactics, not much nutrition. Into system of the energy level of the players has some more. But our players don't have that sort of energy. Like the oxidative, the fast forging, the glycolysis, the slow glycolysis, the fast glycolysis, the anabolic, aerobic and anaerobic energies. It's the natural one. We need to build them in such a way, say, they'll be able to run. When you watch Marcelo, then what do you see? When you watch Cristiano Ronaldo, Messi, then what do you see? It's not just because of the talent. It go beyond talent. It must go beyond talent. Talent is not enough. There's a book, Talent is not enough. So we add things to the talent. The room the players sleep, where they sleep. We still have malaria with our players. Malaria will still be with us. Because your tropic, idea malaria, mosquito, but in the season, if you don't protect the player by giving them maybe repellents, so that then where do they sleep? What do they eat? Are they getting the enough rest? Because your program cry up to the standard. And I want to know clubhouse papa or Ghana.
This is the academy.
We heard Gary Bill and maybe yes, you want to mean that it just almost is an impact. You just look at that. They want to make sure say that comfort is there. So our players are going through a lot of pain. So it's that excitement on the ball. They don't have only security. So they don't have that security. Check now and see. Most clubs owe their players 2 months salary or 3 months salary.
Yes.
How does the young man survive?
Coach, I'm some pay cards. Come copy.
I mean, the one
Copy.
Copy and cut. I don't 2 months. We don't try. And confirm no pay cards. No, my example. Cristiano Ronaldo has got an endorsement endorsement from Nike. I think it's a lifetime. It is so billions of dollars.
Yes.
It is so Katili pay 30%.
Or the chair crying.
So I see on GPay crowd the whole season.
Social media crowd, you know,
Instagram.
You know, Instagram.
They call all YouTube channels. So this is a player who has only one salary. No proper winning bonus. Then you also say you're doing pay cut. When somebody has a lifetime endorsement with Nike, I am on about $1.something billion. Not the salary so bad. And also, Yaya buying team salary so. Then also offer. You have no. Now, I don't think any player in Ghana has an endorsement from any company.
No Premier League club. I can say with authority.
Ono na osa be ti
the 200 cedis no.
And now bet you 1 Ghana
100 cedis.
They don't win 1 Ghana and they're repeating. It makes nothing. So you see, we have people running the club and trying to say they are doing the players a favor. Players too feel they are doing the club owners favor. This is where we are. This is where a problem is.
Now the carrier say.
Players who say these people are supposed to guide me. These people are saying, "Send me them wow." But at the end of the day, it's a point. I have sold player before, and it's one of the most happiest moments, the most joyful moment. Says, "Can you be tower account more?" Shaban, I want to say, "We are here." You understand?
Yes,
you understand? So Shaban, Ningan said, "Say, I wouldn't need to point. Yen transfers of mine that yen value Argentina called Parliament because they didn't sell much players." MPs, almost fair FA for no result.
Certain young top players.
Brazil the same thing. So it tells you how much money the economy is gaining from these people. So why do you want to treat football? Say when it comes to the national team, then if you want to give $8 million, it will automatically bring the cup. No. What have we built? What have we built from the grassroots? The under 17, the under 15, under 17. Progressively, what have we done? What is our philosophy and the DNA as of mine? Which clubs have their philosophy and their DNA? What is your mission statement? What sort of strategy? We call some place like earlier. Player do stage beer. It's a general body test. As someone said, how long can Shaban stand on his feet again? Maybe do the 1 year contract because he said, these were some of the toss record between Cristiano Ronaldo and Francisco Perez. Or cinema 1 year, since for 2 years. That is why he finally has to make it to Juve. Saba yenye hwi na kasa ne doso. 60s, 70s up to 80s, they help our game. Late 90s to 2000 players, someone who say again.
Coach, Aden, I am na call finals in Ghana 92.
Someone who say again. Who say share after new generation. There are certain players on where to say they've achieved everything, but we've not seen what they've really achieved in the sense that and a boy era. I bet play on Babio. No player in a generation will come back. They will come in a different form. They will come in a different form. My one example will be that you don't say Lukaku T panelist. Now I can say when we're in Manchester.
Yeah, striking and then you pop on the shape. You
will laugh. I will laugh. Because he goes
like the new generation because I am
because we watch him. You understand? So the former players, we agree with them, they play very well. But we should rather find a way, instead of negativity, you're finding a way. Now you're encouraging new ones. So come on, this is what we did wrong. If you do it this way, you cannot make it. Because your time crowd, maybe criteria for selection of players are adding into rather positive ways. Who are banner the catch and say, won't board there. A better 10 against you. A better do the catch or so in board there. The players are lazy. The better senior players who organize seminar. Semi-area, my meaning in Colani Casa. Now you encourage you.
Coach, for instance, has team no OJ 2000. Now I'm afraid this Kekeren team say you're too homophobe.
Yeah, portray you community labor.
And they are no in the park.
And they but you see, we are a country are developing of accusations. And you're a football player. Obi ya bibia, and you're better fought. Obi ya bibia, web business is still on reality. Web you're to know. There's no word called to know in the world. Into something we call Brochina Mobon. When you say yes, Remo, he said to know. There's no word
to know.
And where to be an India sister. Into me, Obon, now Oka send me a two. I know what it means. It means I know I have the knowledge too much. I have the knowledge.
So endorsing no cry.
Any endorsing. We need to appreciate people and know that this is what we are doing. You get me there. So Omakini over 10. I think we are running around 2.5%.
Even when Ayaji under 20 walk up to winner.
Yes, it came out of the blue. Who say a GVA no? I had to say a sound call you cheap. And can I say semi-finals be, finals be bought a Shemipa. But a GVA no players now can then buy.
We are
at the point of diminishing return as a country. Things we did in the 90s are harming us.
Coach, age cheating count.
Age cheating, number one.
Until 2019, I can say players need age cheating count until more.
Some of them, age cheating is a fraction of the factor, and some of them got some little money, got some little car, and they feel they've arrived. But they didn't have that ambition. Say we have to go beyond under 20, go even beyond like the Blasters and play for like top clubs. Because if today you pick a generation player. You have said Casillas, only group Ben a boy or Ghana. I think only 95 or so.
Only boy.
And only generation. But where are they? Where are our players? For generation from 91. Odate born 91. Emmanuel Dua born 91. Where did they get to in their career? They should tell us what happened.
Your prayer come.
Boy. Some of them play top clubs in Europe.
Yes.
We saw the 95 squad that won it.
Yeah.
Emmanuel Bento, the Naya Watakrama Paul, Bashiru Gambo, Ahudu Isaka. Yeah. Some of them play to the top.
Yes.
But most people, out of our 100%, we have 90% not making it to the top. What is exactly our problem? Age staging could be a factor. Bad management, bad agency. And because we are not enlightened, Obiba, especially white skin, you can't screen him. Whatever for America, say, we are too low. But we need to ask the person, why are you taking the players to? Why do you want to take the player to Sri Lanka? Sudan?
Afghanistan?
And why do you want to take a player to a war torn zone?
Seychelles?
Why? Is Seychelles football better than our football? And why can't we do the gateway to West Africa? When we were winning trophies, where were those countries? Even where were the likes of Egypt when we were winning trophies? But it's because we never developed the sports. We saw the sports as an entertainment, and there was no business aspect of the sports. No, can build this with Shaban. Iti yakosisia Zambia league and Ethiopia league, Eritrea Congo, Ghana league, Tanzania league. Would they use Nations Cup as a yardstick? Yafa 4.
Yes.
Aina Congo afa.
Congo abefa baako.
Aina Ethiopia afa.
Ethiopia afa baako.
Aina Zambia afa.
Zambia afa baako.
And then on Tuaka salary chain. While producing great players like Michael Essien, Stephen Appiah, and the rest. And your league cannot no more retain and develop such players.
Na Equatorial Guinea player, Ghana key player, pa na yentokwa.
Na yentokwa.
No ya afano so ako. Equatorial Guinea player to me promise Ghana Premier League top player. Dan na kum ha yentumi nto.
Yes. So the factors of laziness is just a cover up. I had to say Papa won't you about school fees. Now, like I said, the report ni buy school fees, pay school fees, buy them clothes, let them go to school. And now, since I hear it is a collage, I see, say, me papa and better classroom, me pass years absent. I got your school fees, your taught and your shell, your mouth, your fee. What else? So, Shaban, what is happening to us as NIPA? It's we should go back to the past. What did we do well? Right now, one of the factors is you send a player to a team, they say, who brought the player? Is it who brought the player, the talent you are looking at? In the 60s, 70s, 90s, early 90s, they didn't have that problem. If you like, ask any of them. Odate is a legend, so ask him whether he paid bribe or somebody questioned him.
You're picking in the streets.
So you see where the joy lies. Now I have taken a player to the national team. Me, I've taken a player to the national team. And the excuses and the demand.
To your bribe.
You understand? They didn't call it bribe. And I don't have the BB. So what happened to that player? So that player goes back home and becomes frustrated. He stopped coming to training.
No, you're fraud.
No, I'm saying that because that area is paying. So it's about at the end of the day, Baninian is a boy. You say, you're too late. Talent, they're funny kwa. Talent.
Players be
you're funny kwa. You're fat talent in yeshi. Who the mom who bobo crowd, no money players crowd, who's in bobo. Yeah, man. Who you turner? 6 there, Omar bin Dada. 2, Omo boss and Omar Piki. So out of 10 in Ghana, when you pick 10 boys, me and me no, Ubenya 8. Now so I'm going to be by, or say out of every 10, he was getting 10
players. And I can say like this thing can be say, Omo call Resona project no. Or see, sometimes you the scout want to whip. Because you are living a talent. Because I'm out of number. 70, Fanipa 30. But Shabawan and win for 60. So we need to adapt. We need to raise up coaching standard. Now you develop coaches, you training coaches. We need dietitians. We need physical instructors. We need everything. Sometimes we show the manifesto of all the candidates. I think it's an area we've not touched. Germany has more than 3,000 top class coaches. Coach sisi na yetumi the interview na bro. Mo say coach heated do Mo TV, and I know say more share, more subscribe, more share for people to watch. Na mpanyinfo no so ntumi hwɛ nsɛm a coach Vicent Abiwu kan yɛntwa yɛ ho simayeba yɛde de aka no beto aso de ama.
Mo TV there, when it comes to interviews, Mo TV, it is any we wa Mo Tube na one share one share. Wow, simple.
I think yet also any coach Vicent Abiwu share the course na your appear na share solutions a coach di be man say mpenifo na omo hwe yen then omo betumi afa na etumi aboa ye football coach solutions be na omo betumi dia man to bring our football back.
I think the first place we should see it as business. We should see when we say a multi-million industry. So it's offer huge huge improvement. Okay. So we need a monetary aspect. Then they need to understand, say, almost can you say corporate Ghana is not helping. Corporate Ghana is also a company. You are also a company. Why are you also not helping? Who are you also helping? Who top player now offer scano? Now finish for me fantasy cabashim. So let's see it as a multi-million dollar business. Let's approach it scientifically. Let young players know young mom they here okay. Salary, the training, the balls, the quality of the balls, the quality of technical men, quality of the we should form a technical team around the playing body. Let's understand the players. This is a new generation. This is a new set of players. Let's see how we approach them. Let's use technology, like the softwares, the Zap technology, all those technologies are. You better ensure that AD game. Okay. Then let's see what the players fit on, where they sleep, the sort of places you rent for them. A player shouldn't decide, say, quarantine Hamani. We know the pet area, good. Now, orientate my players. Now, you make sure, say, we pay the players on time, we do everything on time. Yeah, call companies with a business-oriented approach. Say, maybe PPP, partnership. You know, some of them, the traditional sponsorship, any traditional way of running the club is no more. And let's dispassionate. Say, me running club, me team, no, let's use our head to take decisions, not our heart. In this country, we use our heart to take decisions. But when you go elsewhere, like Real Madrid, when they employ you, they tell you use your head to take decision, not your heart. Until you decide, say, but we can improve upon it. Your players are setting them up for the structured development. You need gyms. You make sure say you bring your son, your money, and the players. The players don't go for pool training and other things. We need a lot of things. Until you be a boot. Type of boot on beshe, type of new on beshe. Journey in particular on bedinu is very important. Once they are not eating the good food, they can't have the fuel because petrol does not drive a diesel engine. Petrol car, you top petrol man, or gas cylinder of here, a sound got gas in boom, or got petrol boom. It is an independent body. So we need to fuel the body by what the players feed on, and not just feeding on anything. The sort of medication they take. Insurance. You not play a beer insurance. Certain amount of insurance. It's injury bar. What cushion? You understand? Because the insurance company is supposed to take that shock that is going to come. So player apart from paying that player and feel who's about and say, oh, at least she can't better player need the so we need to insure the players and assure them say whatever happens in this career, you'll never be a pauper. But some of them got injured, and there's a boy who played Liberty or Prior. Finally, at 29, there's no career for him again. But was there any security? Was there any insurance? There's a huge security for UK cashiers. Personally, on non-cancer to insurance. And I'm saying IG players who say, "Omu job usika kiti na, omu try say, omu cancer so me insure so that this is your life. So that when you insure yourself something happen, cashiers in Sabu, on your almost 10 million euros because of insurance not all. And obi cry insure me tekrema, obi insure me 3 weeks.
Coach, you see a jack coach manaka solutions in the door. So I know say there are a lot of multi. You can still call coach and I'm going to make you penny for Namunio Martinasi. Nama start your ABUDB 219. Yeah, who baby apart from Andre Morgan, they are you, Ajiman Bedu, Jonathan Mensah, Mubo Boka Crampo. Yakano, Casino Gandhi Muni now. Abeku Kwansa way. Opokwaji money na Ira was seen. So these are things I share, and so solutions are there. Coach Akasa for pitch, football, just say any players ni kwa Ontario almost share any business aspect of the game in good football. You better coach Vicent Abiwu say there motive tone and suffering. So me boy na your football no see and back biom. In this time I you say you no more. Coach, you does say at this time we boy which me the information say between avoid with educative analysis it media mind. Now women are sweet no na ye pesi you and then panty na women are sweet no coach waja bosses are san you.
Oh, the most important thing yami boy oba. Oba omo incredible people are not creature. I want to be any 7 at the time. I want to be any 7. Oh, what do you mean? Cut a crowd say no, what do you 5 year old baby or shiny bar? We are to me any this is how good they are. And I almost say comfort, no, the most comfortable comfort. What we are saying.
Comfort here, the most comfortable comfort. Udipenya
a mouse solace, a mouse head. Who's Yamisa Kevi in a particular way. And I did women are sweet vines there. Not be the editing bad time. So to cool them, not be described almost bad luck. Oh, there's nothing bad luck about women. The most important thing God creates. When you use it well, and you handle them well, you will enjoy it.
Coach, I'm going to the power.
Baby, I hear it.
Coach, I was saying, Coach, the man of BBI, they are no crowd in the GJ. It's the best start, the mom, we had the son. It's Coach Vicent Abiwu, and then on a guest or a scientific coach. Those one have friend women are sweet, and I be saying, women are sweet, and now what it's Coach Vicent Abiwu, and now only a Casano Tartan and Camo or a Sempa 94.7. And me, Eddie Shaban, Mohammed, with me after Mo Shaban, we the exclusive interview on Mo TV, and a media broad. Me no ebu dwuma ye Samson asamwa ejina dwuma de nechi echinchim cameras number me bia etumi your sanso the head of productions the Mo TV oboa the bi etumi akoye nde yenya ghost producer baako oboa yen wechi ama bibia asekoye abayo an go dwuma ye pa enso coach ni age ne ho when I see ni age ne ho enti ho asem Stedner School of Baking and Confectionery school papa no obetumi akosua age saso na Edu Bright Curtains ope we si off we si fie coach say ni fie ba ko ye hu edwuma onye wie pe me twe na akokoma se akoto curtains e dia be she fie o sa so na Kelly's Garment and Fashion Home de bia me pia me African wear no Kelly na epama me opamo mba ne mbema bibia Kelly ope bi obetumi ayam sa so na Oshad Bakery pa no papa fie me di kan ka che o udi Oshad Bakery o testi pan na me ko pebi me sure say one day coach will fear na me di bia ba se coach ji wo de ka hwe enye se nudwa wo ka hwe a wa ba betena Mo TV so di ho dance here enti omo na so yasna to be the interview no e de bria we di besi coach Mo TV then na wo ka che Mo TV.
No, I think it's innovative, creative, and it's unique and simply the best.
Me that's it, coach yeah that's it enti this year do enjoy our interview, share no be so nye me share. Bye bye.
I think the Mo TV is simply the best, unique creativity and innovation. I think the sky is the limit.